Scarlett Johansson directed this movie? What's going on, buddy? Welcome back to a short movie review. Today we're discussing Eleanor the Great. This stars the wonderful June Squibb, who plays a witty and proudly troublesome Eleanor, who is 94 years old, and after having a devastating loss, she starts to tell a tale that takes on a dangerous life of its own. Said Scarlett Johansson directed this, and I was pretty excited to see her directorial effort. And I think for the most part, her directing level is pretty good here. Nothing truly stands out, but also nothing like is an eyesore where I would say Scarlett stick to acting. I would be interested to see what she would direct next. And I think as a directorial effort, this is as safe as it can get, and specifically the type of movie that she's telling here. This is a movie that has drama, comedy, dark comedy for the most part. It's one of those movies that's very methodical in its pacing. It's one of those films that can seem meandering to many, and for the most part is more of a character study of any sense, and specifically digesting the landscape and making the city that she is exploring a character of its own surrounding her. Now, that's not a movie that's going to be for everybody. A lot of people are going to find that to be quite boring. And I will say, I think for the most part, Eleanor the Great has some pacing issues to itself. And also, it has one moral dilemma that I really don't want to get into because of spoilers, but there is a moral dilemma of the entire story and what it really centers around its crux that I think holds the film back from being great. I love a good meandering movie. I love a good methodical film that just kind of paces around and digests us with this character and its landscape. But I do think the central message of the story will not hit for everybody. And I think that is one thing that it didn't primarily hit for me. I can kind of get all the right sensibilities of what they're trying to go for and why this character would be playing into there. But it is a little bit of a character that when you get to those messages, it's a little bit harder to root for. But that might be something that you're a fan of, and I just couldn't totally get on board. I would still say that I did enjoy the movie enough to recommend it for that one-time watch, because there are people who love the type of movies like this and love morally dilemmaed characters as well. I found her to be absolutely wonderful in here, and I think she brings this film to life into such another category of its own. And I think that just goes as far to show how fantastic of an actress she was. So with all that said, I'm going to give Eleanor the Great a 3 out of 5.